What up, y'all? Welcome to Made for the People, the podcast. Today, we will talk about how easy we can be bought in an election. I will prove my point. We will also show you the buffoonery of all time, the ultimate coon. We'll show you that video. And we'll also ask you, not only can you be bought in an election, but can you be bought in a relationship? I know some of y'all don't think you can. I'm going to prove to you that you can here on Made for the People. Yeah! So, we made this podcast, and it's simple. Basically, I call a bunch of my friends, Rest Up, Keynote, Rudy Rush, and my girl Leah. Leah don't got a nickname. We need to work on that. Like, call Leah a tall glass of water. No, that's not gonna work. A tall glass of chilled. Okay, we'll work on it. We'll think about it. Made for the people. Made for the people. So, we get the chance to actually say what we're really thinking. Because we now live in a country that even if you really believe what you're saying, you can't say it if it goes against the PC rules. If you offend somebody, you should shut up and take it to the grave. We can't do that. That's not freedom. And to top it off, what are we saying if we get rich? I mean, of course, it's not just about getting rich. Psych. Made for the people. What up, y'all? Welcome to Made for the People. Let's get the intros done correctly and let's get them right out the way. First of all, we call her the ovaries of the show. She is the official most educated person on the show. The lady has multiple jobs. She's a teacher, professor, a lawyer. I'm not even making this shit up. This is real talk. Please put your hands together for Leah Frazier. Y'all put your hands together for Leah Frazier. Say hello, Leah. Say hello.
Hey.
Girl got a different look every time she comes in here.
I took my hair out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Swaggy, by the way.
I like it.
Wearing your crown.
Next to her, another man who can adapt to any situation at any time. That man sees something happen once, he can learn it, then he'll pimp it, then he'll get somebody to pay for it for him to do it. Yes, this man right here to my left, Mr. Chuck T. Yeah!
What's happening?
And to my right, my MC, my hip-hop, extraordinary hip-hop, deep hip-hop man, the man who knows about Bruce Lee, KRS-One, Grandmaster Flash, the Rocksteady Crew. He has all types of weird posts that he puts on his Instagram that he won't let anybody know where he finds them from. He's down with a hip-hop crew called the Bodega Boys. Shout to my man, Headcrack. This is Mr. Keynote! And our vocalist on the show, we finally got him situated over there. He's at his little desk. Everything he talks about will be done in song. He has just song. That's all it is. Please give it up for the vocalist, Mr. Rest Up. Rest Up. Oh, that shit's gonna be good.
Yeah, it is.
All right, y'all. We're going to have some fun today, but before we get into that, let's get into a thing called buffoonery, which I hate to break to everybody, is going on and is spreading fast. Donald Trump has already put his, claws into the neighborhood, into the blocks, into the urban areas of all the countries. Of all this country. Mm-hmm. Do we have the clip? I want to show you one propaganda thing that he's spreading right now, and then I want to get everybody's comments on it. Here's the clip, Donald Trump.
The Trump campaign is set to open 15 so-called Black Voices for Trump community centers across swing states over the next few weeks. It's part of a new effort to reach Black voters, and the campaign is trying to do it with a single word: woke. They're rolling out hats, hoodies, and other merch with the term. His team is calling it a woke concept. Now, raises
Shocked? Is anybody shocked?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Dude.
The man is genius.
Yes, evil genius, man.
Genius. He's going to put out hoodies, T-shirts, hats. Leah, is this something that can work? Can he sway voters just by giving us some merch?
No, but some will be swayed.
Mm-hmm.
Some will actually be swayed.
Do you think
I mean-
we'll see anybody rocking these hoodies? Do you think anybody will walk around and just not even know, it'll just say woke and not even know they're supporting Trump? Do you think they will be that stupid?
But that's the point.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Yep.
They won't know.
Chuck.
And they're going to know anything else.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hear a voice that comes out of nowhere,
It's the voice.
here, that is what, Leah?
The voice of God.
That is the voice of God. The voice of God. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of God. We did not introduce the voice of God. Go ahead. What were we saying?
I was going to say, anytime anybody wears anything that says woke now,
Yes.
is automatically applied to that, whether it's a part of that or not.
Well,
So-
That's the genius in it.
Yeah, exactly.
The genius is that we always, no matter, and I say we as black and brown, we always allow what we create to get taken into the mainstream, get twisted up, and then fuck around, and it has a totally different meaning. That includes hip hop.
Yes, it
so,
does.
but we won't get in. Chuck T.
But I agree with Leah. I think it's just a scam. But I do think people will be wearing the shirts just for fashion or purpose, just like Kanye did. I mean, hey.
Now, but let's be clear. What if they're fire? We just saw some of them.
I don't.
What if them motherfuckers are straight fire? I mean, they got all the colors. They got, they got the you know how everything has a multitude of colors on them now?
Right.
And them shits look fire with any apparel that you have on your feet.
I didn't like the white hat with the black letters first.
Well, those were basic. Those are basic. But what
I
I'm saying,
think the
what
first
if-
line was trash.
First edition.
The
the first edition was trash,
First edition trash.
but I'm saying if they come out and
fire.
I'm talking crazy.
No, it still says vote for Trump on it. It says Trump on it. So
I just think it says woke. Did it say vote for Trump on it?
it said-
I think one of the things just said woke, but the other one said like Trump something underneath it. Yeah.
Now, this is why, and the next clip is going to show you why I'm so worried. Because it already seems like Donald Trump has already sucked us in, well, a lot of us in, because there's a clip, I don't know if you guys saw it, where two ladies were singing at a Trump rally. I don't know if you checked that out. Has anybody seen the clip with the two? They're literally singing at a Trump rally. This is not made up. This is real. This really happened, and Trump standing behind them. Do we have that clip? Watch this shit.
I saw Mini Mike on Fox. Mini. President Trump is this high. You got to be this high to ride. Yes, ride. Now, while the media continue to play the race car, we gonna continue to play the Trump car so we can win.
Now, the only thing that was added was obviously the graphics that we cut off and the music. Everything is a true story that they did.
Well, those chicks, they're bloggers. Silk and what's her name? Silk and something.
Yeah,
But-
I've seen their show.
But that's kind of like a shtick. Like, I don't necessarily know if they really believe all that stuff they be talking about on the show.
Right.
Because it got them a ton of followers and it's got them fame. Before that, they weren't really. They was two girls talking. People thought they were funny.
Right.
But then when Trump came along and they really rode that wave, and now you see them. They at Trump rallies and they talking. You know,
Which is even worse for me is that when they blew up, it was a joke. But now, this is what they're doing. They're supporting this man.
yeah.
Like, this is literally what they're now, because of the shine that they got on Instagram, they are now part of his fucking campaign. Do you not understand what you're a part of? Like, is it that deep now? Is the desperation that deep to be famous that it doesn't matter what you're famous for?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for real. As long as you're famous, they don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
money.
they don't.
So you
The
probably
money.
probably think right there that that's the worst it could get, right? You guys probably think that's the worst it could possibly get. You probably watching this saying, there's no way in fucking hell that Michael Shawn could provide a clip that's worse than that. Provide it.
Just know it.
The voice of God. Do we have it?
Oh, yes, we do.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Watch this shit. This is what this is.
But I gotta say this because it's Black History Month. Man, you the first black president.
No, just pause this. Look at this.
What?
Do you believe it? This is what I'm talking about, people.
But I mean, I'm not
the
shocked.
same. I'm trying not to call out her name. The same chick that was on stage, that's her singing.
That's what we were saying.
Whatchamacallit, yep.
This bitch. I'm sorry.
She's getting
That's
paid.
real, though.
But they're getting paid.
Highly paid.
Oh yeah, man.
To disrespect. Listen, if you don't agree, I don't sit here and say that every black person, that no black person can support Trump. That's your right.
Yeah.
That's your right.
Right.
If you're a rich African American or Hispanic, and you feel that this man is looking out for you because you think you're on the same level financially, and that's what you're going with, do you? But why do you take a shot at the first? What did Barack do to you? Like, how do you disrespect Barack? Like, why? Even if you don't agree with anything Barack ever did.
Because now, look, we talking about it. We talking about that dude. They made national news. They made international news. People were outraged by it. People were happy by it. So that dude, just by saying those few words, now he's all over the world.
True.
And his name is Jack Brewer. Now, Jack Brewer has actually been on a bunch of conservative TV shows and is actually really defending his point. And he's really, not, do I know if he believes it or not? We'll never know if he believes it or not. He could be doing it just, what do you got there,
I
Leah?
have his quote.
Go ahead, Leah. Go get it, Leah. Leah, ready. Go get that. We need quotes.
Here we go.
All right.
So this is what Brewer said. Okay, the reason I said what I said was to stir the pot and expose the evilness that is really going on. So evilness, us, because we don't understand, right?
Okay.
For folks to deny the fact that Donald Trump has helped black people as much as he has, the policies. I mean, the man gave HBCUs long-term funding when the administration before him would never do that. Shot at Barack.
Got you.
They made these black schools continue to come back and beg for money. And then he goes on about criminal justice reform and all this other stuff. But I mean, there's just no, it's all strategic. And the fact that people can't see that, like you could even see it in Donald Trump's eyes when those women were singing. It's like he was laughing like, I'm the puppet master. You're doing exactly, like it's going exactly according to plan.
Right. So in Charlottesville, Mr. Brewer.
It's crazy.
In Charlottesville, when the same president that you said was the first black president would not speak against the Nazi party that took part in that, the skinheads that took part in that, when you would, so was that something that black people and Hispanic people should applaud? When the Hispanic kids were put in cages in the border because he decided all of a sudden he was going to build a wall, which, by the way, he never got Mexico to pay, so he lied in his first run for the election. He lied about that. Mexico never did. When those families were separated illegally, when they were separated, and to this day they still haven't brought those families together. There are kids that have been missing. Sexual what's it called?
Trafficking.
Trafficking
Yeah.
went crazy. They were using those kids for that.
Yeah.
So should we applaud that? But you know what? Let me digress. Go ahead, Keynote.
But the thing is, man, and I'm no Trump fan by any stretch of the fucking imagination, but a lot of politicians, whatever the color is, whatever, if they say they're Democrat or if they say they're Republican and all that, everything kind of goes back to the same thing. They all kind of play the same games, just different ways.
You're exactly right.
Because just going back real quick, just so no one jumps on you, because I know people make comments. Like, Trump did, they only showed part of it, but Trump did come back and corrected himself during the same speech. And he did say he did talk bad about the Nazis, but he was strategic in that because he knew those sound clip, the first one was going to get picked up to where he said there's good people on both sides. He knew that was going to get picked up.
And that was strategic.
Right, strategic.
So he could still have friends over there.
Right, but then he came back and dissed them and said, he started going about, how he hated the Nazis. But then you also have the thing with the illegals, with putting people in cages. A lot of the presidents before him have done double, but you're not going to hear it. It's all strategic. Dude, it's all strategic on both sides, man. But then when people start turning it into a religion to where I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, I'm a liberal, that's where you get lost, because you have to keep an open mind. You have to have some kind of balance, because we're so, especially like, look at us. Everybody's different backgrounds. You can't just come in here with one idea and say, we all must follow this and get on it. You have to have diversity in thought, not just in skin. And these cats is playing everybody on both sides, man. Whether you're a Bernie Sanders supporter or not, they playing everybody.
And I've always had a problem when they called Bill Clinton the first black president.
That too, because he played the sax. I'm not even black.
And he was on Arsenio?
I was like, it's kind of racist.
It was real racist. Oh shit, he plays the sax and he gets his dick sucked.
When he smoked weed.
Oh yeah, and he smoked some blood.
It's not because he's smart and he went to college and he's a black. Nah, see all the negative connotations that went and they try to be like, oh, that's us. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So they play everybody, man. Just right now, it's at a different stake.
And when we talk about the Clintons and we talk about Biden, I mean, they all helped incarcerate millions
Hella people.
of people of color. They did the 3 strikes. Hillary was out there calling people animals.
Oh yeah, that's
in
right.
speeches.
That's right. She's real, boy.
So, she's
Hillary's
funny about her
gone.
shit.
Yeah.
Yo, she.
Like the bamboozle is crazy on how they got us, but at the same time, honestly, I'm trying to figure out: is there a candidate that doesn't have some racial agenda that they didn't? Is there anybody?
Numbers
Bloomberg,
game. It's
when
a
Mayor
numbers game.
Bloomberg was in the race, the stop and frisk in New York, for those who don't know, was one of the most racist fucking policies to ever be implemented in a major city in this country. That is something that you would think would have happened, no disrespect, like in a Hattiesburg, Mississippi,
Right,
where you would think nobody would see it. I saw this shit.
Yeah, me too. I was visiting. I was tripping out.
Like it was a police state. It was a police state where you had to be lucky that you didn't get stopped. If a cop looked you in the eye, you literally didn't want to look him back in the eye, because if he stopped you, it was going to be a problem. And then he goes in there, he becomes a candidate. And I'm trying to find something. Did Bernie, is there something Bernie Sanders did? I don't know yet. Bernie seems pretty clean to me so far.
No, he's aligned himself in the past, and he's open about it. And this is where I have fought with him with dictators, and he'll tell part of the story, but if you know history, I see what he's doing. Like for instance, real quick, he was talking about Fidel Castro made the whole country illiterate and everything, which is true. But he came in and said, if you don't read what I want you to read, I'm going to kill you. We're going to go to jail if you disagree with anything we're going to say to read, and you have to read. You're going to have to learn the way we want you to learn. And if you don't learn it right, you out of there too. So of course you're going to have everybody be literate if you're being threatened and you can only read one thing a certain way. He's not going to tell you that. There's just I could go down, but in this, he was even down with Venezuelan dictators, and he's come out and said some good things about them. And as an Hispanic, I'm like, and having friends from down there, they're like, yo, this is evil. You know what I mean?
that is evil. But my thing is, with America, we decide what terrorists we're gonna fuck with.
This is true.
We decide what dictators okay.
Very true.
We will literally have somebody who will make enemy. Donald Trump was just on the phone, allegedly. He said it with the Taliban.
Oh yeah, I did see that over the past weekend.
He had a phone call with somebody from the Taliban.
Yeah, they had person out there in Pakistan. Not Pakistan. I'm sorry, Afghanistan. Yeah.
So my thing was, who was more vicious? Who was sold to us? Who was sold to us to be the most violent, the most vicious? Who were the people we were supposed to hate the most? The Taliban. We were sold that.
We went to war.
Kill everybody.
Like, so I'm not excusing Bernie Sanders.
No, I see what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. You're saying it a different way. You're saying the same thing I'm saying. And that's my whole thing. Is just like when I see people, I almost feel bad for them. I don't even get mad when I see people really going behind one candidate or another. I don't care who it is. Really, other than just, hey, I like this guy. I'm like, damn, son, there's something off.
I hate to be that dude that just says, I don't fuck with any of them.
But if you can't, it's like who's lesser evil, but you're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean?
Because, and this is really gonna sound horrible, because as bad as Trump is, as much as I really dislike him, my lifestyle hasn't changed since he's been in the office.
It's just the racist.
But honestly, my shit hasn't changed.
That's what I've always said, though.
Yeah, I don't know if we give him another 4 years. If that can change. But go ahead.
But no, it's like it's socially. Yo, it's terrible, but everything else has been, a lot of other things have been progressing in a positive way. And that's what to me is so sad. It's like, look, man, if you just speak up and you stop saying all this ignorant stuff, and you start like the sound bites and he stops doing those kind of things, it would benefit everybody, but he plays to that. And so the good that he does, if he does any, gets taken down by the wayside because you messing it up. It's like when a Christian messes up, they witness. It's the same thing.
I would rather have somebody who is honestly a piece of shit instead of somebody who hides that they're a piece of shit.
And I will tell you this, and I said this a while ago, Donald Trump has exposed how basic our government really is. True. There's a lot of shit that was based on the honor system. And he pushed it, and they were like, he said, what you gonna do about it? And they were all like, oh, we didn't know, nobody's ever
done that.
Ever tested us on the shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he was like, no, you can impeach me, but you can't have any witnesses. And they were like, no, that's wrong. And he said, what you gonna do about it? True. No, but we're not allowed to. No, there's nothing that says.
There's nothing legally.
There's nothing legally. You motherfuckers have been doing this on the honor system and got your own little. I think other politicians are really pissed off that Donald Trump has exposed one thing, how corrupt the government is, but it was a good corrupt. It was quiet was kept. everybody kept the order in how corrupt.
Oh, no,
it's like it's between us, y'all. Shh.
He come out with a bullhorn like, yo,
and that motherfucker was like, nah. If it doesn't favor me, it kind of. I hate to skip over things, but it makes me wonder. When Barack was the president, that we were always told that Barack can't be the president for black people. And it always made so much sense to me. Like, he can't just be the president for black people.
Oh, no.
But then when Trump got into office, I realized you could have been. Because Trump is the president for the people he fucks with.
Yes, yes.
And Trump makes it blatant that I'm the president for my fellow billionaires and everybody. All he's worried about the coronavirus, for example. He doesn't care about the coronavirus. He cares about the market. He cares about Wall Street dropping. So he's like, I'm the president for the people I fuck with. So I know it made sense. It made sense to me. So this is like, hindsight. It made sense that Barack had to be everybody's president. But if Barack really, and people will kill me for this, really wanted to stop the shit that's going on with police, if he really wanted to go in, he really could have went all the way in. Because Trump will do it. Like if Trump gets a feeling that, like Trump's like, nah, who was the dude that was in Sweden that got arrested?
ASAP.
Oh, yeah, he got him out.
Yeah.
Trump just said, fuck it. I want him out. Like, get him out.
And then so they got him out.
And they got him out.
First they were giving him some resistance. Then he sent somebody over there. It was like, nah, they're not playing. Like somebody, I forget what the threat was, but it was something like a big threat. And they were like,
you really got to let him go.
Yeah, we're going to do this. And I forget what it was, but it was something kind of major. It was like, damn, you going to do that over ASAP? All right.
I mean, all the videos of people getting shot, Castillo was the one that hurt my heart.
Yeah, that was vicious.
That was in Minneapolis, right? What? Philando Castillo.
Yeah.
When they just shot him in the front seat with his girl next to him,
That's right.
and the kid in the back seat
was in the car.
and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but I was under the impression that the president can't get involved in,
They're not supposed to. Certain domestic is supposed to be a regional thing and a state thing, and there's different things. But yeah, if they really want to for a press op, they can. But it just takes a lot because you're really supposed to, states' rights, and you got cities, and they, each department, especially with police, each department is done different, and it's just so much of politics. But if he really wants to reach, he can.
Yeah, let me be clear when I make this statement. Michael Gray, was it Michael Gray in New York who got choked out for the bootleg cigarettes?
When he was
He
in
got
the
choked.
store?
He got choked.
I couldn't breathe.
I couldn't breathe.
He couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I think
Eric
Eric
Gardner.
Gardner. Thank you, Eric Gardner. And I want to say that Barack made a statement. He's going to make sure that he's going to follow through on this. Well, guess what? Those cops are good.
And it's crazy. I personally know cops that have cops in my family. And they were like, no, they need to go. They need to go to jail. Like, I knew cops that were like, no, that's not right, dog. Like, they hurt seeing it because they're like, yo, they're just murdering this dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad when other cops are like, no, son, you got to go. You know
But just for the hell of it, voice of God, can you cue up the buffoonery, the chicks again? I just want to watch them again. I don't know. I just want to see the.
Yeah, give me a second.
I just want to see them again. I just thought the musical. This is the musical coming to a city near you.
This is bad.
And that's messed up. They talking about people's height. I'm short. I'm like, so I can't be anything because I'm short.
Coons on Broadway.
The coonery, buffoonery. Gonna find me a pickaninny.
Oh.
Go ahead, Reza, what you say? What was that? Coming to Broadway.
Gonna find me a pickaninny, have a good time.
Hey.
We stay woke.
That's crazy.
All moonshine. Straight up.
You got the
Okay,
laugh.
I got the
You got it.
ladies.
Come
up.
on, coming to Broadway soon. Give it to him.
On fire. Many. President Trump is this high. You got to be this high to ride. Let's ride. Now, the media continue to play the race car, we gonna continue to play the Trump car so we can win.
Damn.
That Oprah came.
Was that really at the Bojangles Coliseum?
That can't be.
I don't know.
Because that would just be like.
That's right.
That would be the
feel
fucking icing on the cake, right? It's at the Bojangles Theater.
that's
Coming
what
to
that
you.
shit said.
Yeah, it did say down there on the bottom, Bojangles. Man,
You see
yo.
the little dip she did?
All right.
Yeah, she did do a dip, didn't she?
Let's get to something fun. Y'all, because I just
my
want to get that out
heart
the way,
rate
because
is a
Leah's
little
serious
high.
too. Leah was like, "I'm not."
No, that's a legit place in Charlotte.
They got the Bojangles Theater.
It is a real
Did that
place.
shit on purpose.
Wow, he did that at the Bojangles Theater.
Well, all right.
It's
All right.
the Bojangles College.
All right, in 2020, relationships are tough, y'all. Let's make a transition. This is the worst segue I've ever done in my fucking life. But we're going, because we just got to have a little bit of fun here on Made for the People. Don't forget, y'all, if you're watching this right now, subscribe.
Just click. It don't hurt nothing.
That's all you gotta, just do it. What'd you say?
Subscribe. Yeah. Do it now.
Very said.
Now, work with me, y'all, when you hear this topic. Work with me. Don't jump out your skin. Leah, wait. All right, because I
Why
feel...
is it directed towards me?
Because
you're about to say something offensive.
No, because guys are simple-minded. We are simple-minded creatures, and women think, and this is not just to women, because in 2020, this is happening to men all the time.
Okay.
Can you be bought into a relationship? Can you be bought? Now, I'm not saying you're unequally yoked in looks. I'm saying this person is attractive. You're attracted to this person. Chuck, be serious. Keynote, be serious. Rest up, be serious.
I'll try.
Can you be bought? Can somebody really spoil you so much that you can actually get into a relationship and it just comes together? Can you be bought? Now, I'm not saying it's drastic. I'm not saying like the person is a horrible person. He's cool. He's on a scale of 1 to 10, he's like a 7.
Okay.
You're attracted. Do you think, and I don't mean he comes to you and just says, here's $100,000. I mean, he just spoils you. You get accustomed to these trips and the pet house and all the stuff that the dinners. It's never Popeyes. It's always you're at a 5-star
Ain't nothing
spot.
wrong with Popeyes, though.
No, nothing's wrong with Popeyes, but that's not what he's
every now
playing.
and again.
He's not working with that. He's taking you to fancy spots where, you know what I'm saying, you got to really, like, somebody comes to you, and when you're at the table, they give you a presentation, like a real, they let you try shit. That's when you know you're at a fancy spot, when they let you start trying little stuff.
She take my money.
Exactly, but no, don't do that. Don't do that, because can it happen, Leah? Can you have a relationship where you're bored?
Are we in a relationship? Are we talking? Dating?
No, I'm
There's
saying
levels to this.
It starts. You're talking. It starts, but then it escalate where, you know what I'm saying, where he, you know.
I'm not even gonna lie. Dating is so bad right now
Yes, let's get the truth.
that I probably could get into a situation where I would say yes.
You could be bored.
Years ago, I would have said no. Oh my God. You know, but no, dating is terrible right now, and there's a lot of broke fellas out there.
A lot of bro. Okay,
Shenanigans.
that's very honest. That's very honest.
And I mean, if you're a woman coming with your shit together, you
Right.
need somebody that matches.
Bam.
You know,
Keep talking.
I have to have somebody that matches my hustle, my energy.
Get it.
If I'm out here with ambition, I need you to have ambition too.
Keep going.
Like, don't come and ask me to drive my car. I need you to have your own vehicle.
Don't stunt my growth.
Okay.
Don't stunt my growth.
Or, you know, ask me to pay your light bill. So if somebody's coming at this point, because it's so bad, if
Right.
somebody wants to take me to nice steak dinner and it's continuous, and then, oh, let's go on this trip here or there, I might just get sucked in.
Okay.
Honest. I'm at that point where
You're
I'm
at
just
that-
like,
and you're talking to me.
I'm fine with it.
Like, how many
What's
years?
love got to do with it?
How many years ago do you think you would? No, for real. No, that's excellent.
I'm really at it is that bad. Like, this is straight facts. I wish Jade was here.
Oh no, for real.
It's something she and I would probably have lunch over.
So, how many years ago do you think it was that things started changing? Where I know you said there was a time you'd be like, "Fuck no, I would never. You can't buy me. I
wouldn't.
got everything that I need.
Like,
I don't need you."
I'll help, you know, where they say like a good woman will help a man like see his potential
Right.
and all that other stuff. If you with me
Right.
and you still can't see your potential, you just a bum. Because I was willing at that point.
So, how
to
many
put
years
in the
ago
work.
do you think the change kicked in? Where you were just like, "No, fuck that."
Let's see, I'm 37, probably in my early 30s.
That's when
where
it started kicking in.
Oh,
You were
it just
tired of
started
rehabbing
changing.
people.
Yeah, I was the fixer. Like, you'll see a lot of like, oh, you're the fixer. You want to fix people. You like to give and all that. No, I need some people giving to me.
What is it about fixing people that you like? Because I'm that I like fixing.
Well, just because
Which is a dead-end street
I
when
see
you're trying to
people's
fix.
potential, and I do that as a business owner.
okay,
so
okay.
I fix people's businesses for a living. So it's like I end up equating that to the person where I'm like, but I can see this shit in you.
Right.
You don't see this shit in yourself.
Yeah.
So now I have to you have to cut that off because then you'll get in these.
You got to save it for the right
situationships.
ones. That's what you got to discern because sometimes somebody does need to be uplifted. That's part of it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't want no bum.
No bum.
Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, but my girl, yo, she's this, she's that, she's won all these awards, and she's an Emmy person, and then before you know it, I'm drained.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody wants to pour back in my cup, and it just overflows, and you
like
want to
that.
take me somewhere nice or whatever,
Poetic.
Yeah.
at this point, that's how fed up I am. I will be that chick. I can be bought.
Somebody wants to pour something, pour in my cup.
Her cup. Fill it up.
And we ain't talking about Henny.
What you say? It's a tall glass, right?
It's a tall glass. Is it a chalice? Somebody, if somebody wants to fill
Swirl,
her chalice.
If they want to waft it, what's being poured? Yes, yes.
I'll tell you the worst trait is if unless you're an A&R person or you're somebody who's looking for talent for like an agency or something, in relationships, the worst thing to do, and this sounds horrible, is see somebody's fucking potential and they don't act on their potential. I think the worst thing I ever told a chick before was, yo, you really are smart. But I meant it as you really are smart. Why the fuck
Right.
are you in this situation?
Yeah.
Like, how did you get in this fucked up situation? Because you are quadruple my intellect. Like you beat me off the door. Like I know everything that you know. I could never learn that. But for some reason you stuck and now you trying to help somebody be like, come on. Like come on,
What are
meet
you
this
doing?
potential.
Right.
No, you right. Pour something in my cup, bitch.
You ain't got no common sense. Real talk.
No, for real, pour something in my fucking cup. Make my shit overflow. I'm tired of keeping your lights on.
No, oh my God.
No, I could literally,
Yeah.
I could be in a relationship, and if I met somebody just on some friendship and they was fucking rich,
Right.
yeah, I'll definitely.
No, but I'm seeing this.
Does
a
that make
lot.
me toxic?
No, it doesn't make you
Nah.
toxic. No, what would make you toxic if you were fucking like an asshole about it and like you ruined her
Exactly.
life, and then all of a sudden all the money she had, you ruined it because
That's a user.
That's a user and toxic. But my thing is, if a chick takes you out, God, if a chick is taking you out and is getting you tickets and you going to the Mavs games or whatever city you're watching and you're getting like good.
Sweet life, buffets,
And when a woman actually takes out her credit card before you, motherfucker, I wish I was back in the game.
Just
That's how my girl-
just offer to pay for it. Just offer.
No, that's my honestly. That's how my girl. I ain't gonna front because I've been like knowing her forever, like 15 years, something maybe longer than that. But yeah, man, when we got together, she had bought me that Christmas, like right when we got together. We weren't even together yet. She had bought me the machine. And if you don't know what the machine
What's
is,
the machine?
It's like what you hear a lot of people make beats on. But it's the big. She got me the studio version with expansion packs and all this.
Oh shit! So she knew what you would. Not only did she get it for, she knew what you were into.
$1,000.
We weren't even really straight up dating yet. We had been friends for a long time, but she told me she had feelings for me. We was getting together and stuff. So we have Christmas together, and she breaks out that and some other stuff. I'm like,
Hey.
I just go, I
it.
do.
Everything.
When she opened up, like I just opened up the beat, and I was like, yeah, so
This motherfucker looked and said, "Soul."
yeah, that was it, straight up. And then, she was one of at first. She was one of the ones that she break out. Yo, I got this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how she got me in. 2 kids later.
2 kids later, this motherfucker.
off the beat machine.
Hold on, wait a second. This motherfucker.
and they cute too.
They
Oh,
adorable.
thank you. God bless you.
No, they are
Cute
precious
kids.
kids,
man.
but
Thank you.
but when them kids grow up, they're gonna realize you are here because of a beat machine.
Oh yeah. Oh, they gonna know. And she liked the way I rhyme too. I'm be like, thank you, hip hop. You think hip hop? Straight up. She said that's one of the things that got me. It got her, and she's like, yo, the way I could rhyme, and she really liked the way I rhymed, what I rhymed about.
Oh, tell me a story.
That's right, and that's what got her. And then she gave me the big machine.
She was like,
Thank you, hip hop.
Sapiosexual.
what?
That means you like intellect, like you like how somebody makes you think, or if they're a thinker.
Say the
they're
word again.
educated.
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual. And that means what?
You get turned on by somebody that's intellectual, or how they think, or if they make you think. Like,
I want to
that's
bang
what
your
gets-
mind.
No, that's real talk.
And then
That's
it's like,
I fuck
yeah.
with
Yeah, for real, because there's a lot of dummies
That's
out
what's
there.
called.
that turns me on.
A lot of dummies.
You brain fuck me, I'ma still be
You know
like
what I'm talking about?
If you brain what?
brain fuck me, bro. I might have to I might fall in love a little quicker though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, women, y'all just don't know. The only problem is that guys have to, we do have to keep it real, because if somebody brain fucks you, you be like, I fall in love, but then another one comes and brain fucks you better.
The rich one.
And now you got a side brain fuck.
True. Yeah, fucked up situation. You stuck like Chuck, man.
You got a main brain fuck.
Side brain
fuck.
Yeah. That's real. I guess if you're gonna fuck up, that's a good way to do it. Yo, she was smarter than you though.
Yeah. But you know what? Guys don't even.
You know what I'm saying? Instead like, yo, she got a big old booty. She felt better. Nah, I'd be like, yo, man, you kind of dumb.
Like 10 more points on her IQ.
She can read good books and everything.
No, she didn't fuck my mind. She made love to it.
Ooh. Raw dog.
No,
she raw dogged in my brain. You know
what
I'm saying?
Now you got brain herpes.
No dental dam, nothing.
Damn.
Ooh, brain herpes?
Now you got
Baby,
chlamydia in your frontal lobe.
What if a girl comes to you and say, I'm a virgin in the mind because I haven't been brain fucked? Ooh. That's kind of deep.
Well,
if you smoking, if she says that while you smoking,
I'm going to be like, okay.
I'm like, yo, this bitch here.
And you say that out loud.
She said,
I'm a virgin in the mind.
You're a virgin in the mind.
A virgin in the mind.
But that also means she a naive. She a little naive too.
Yeah.
She got no common sense.
But that means she probably got ragged out. Like she probably like when a woman says something like that, uses that type of metaphor, that means she hiding something. In my mind, maybe I don't trust none of y'all.
No, you're right.
Because if somebody says I'm a virgin in the mind, but they ran a train on you in real life.
That's what I was trying to say. That.
What I'm trying to say is,
like my crotch is dirty, but I can think.
I just want love.
I got odors, but my mind worked good.
I just want sex.
Yeah.
I want to be mind fucked.
So we agree that being bored right now isn't a bad thing, as long as you. I think I have to be attracted to you, honestly.
Yeah, you can't be ugly.
Oh no, you can't.
Because I can let an ugly chick, and I'm only saying ugly. I'm not saying it because I think I'm just saying in my what I perceive as ugly. Before y'all start fucking y'all sensitive fucks over there. Before y'all start getting all in the
That's
comments.
real though.
You ugly as fuck, Mike Show.
Who the fuck you think you are?
I'm just saying in my life how I view it. If you ugly, I can let you buy me for a little bit, but at a certain point.
I can let you buy me.
Like temporary, but
rent. You get
But it's
rented.
different. Some of these ugly dudes out here are winning.
They
Winning.
They
and you're like, how did he pull her?
Nah, I do get mad when I see a fine chick with an ugly dude. And it's not that I'm gay and I'm judging him. I'm just like, damn, like.
Now, what'd you do, man?
If I would have been in that same spot when you got there before you, I probably would have got it.
But I know some girls. There's some girls that don't like. It's weird, not attractive dudes, but they don't like that traditional handsome, or they don't like. They like. I know girls of. I like dirty dudes. I like rough looking guys. I like guys with. I'm like, damn, all right.
I know people who I've heard women say that they like men with scars on their face.
Yeah, we know who that is. What up?
This motherfucker used to work for the station.
I was gonna say I can say stuff now. I can say stuff now.
But women have all types of weird like, and they don't believe me. I like dating women. I like being involved with a woman who's like, in the morning is like a 7, because that means when she gets right.
Oh yeah.
When you take her out, she can flip to a 9. See, when you start with a 9, you can't take this chick nowhere. Dude. For real, unless you like rest up size, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because
I'm a little dude and I've been through that, man.
This shit is ridiculous.
The only time I've been kicked out, of a spot, like on some rah-rahs, was because of that.
Damn.
It's always because motherfuckers is ignorant. It's because I know somebody gonna call me little man.
They still try. Even though I'm big as hell, they still try. They do.
Look at his eyes, man.
Like, when your girl is like, first of all, when you have, and I know this is me being insecure, so fuck it before y'all say it, because I just am, and I know what motherfuckers do, especially when you got a curvy chick.
Oh yeah. Dog.
When you got a curvy chick whose body is for real, that no matter what she puts on,
you don't see it.
It's going to fit. Like, no matter what she puts on her body, that is like, you already know. Like, you go to the fucking like grocery store, you already know. Don't let her go to the gym.
Oh, dog.
Yoga pants, you did.
No, yoga pants is
it's
over.
over.
It's over. Yo, have you had this where dudes come up and dap you, like if you with your girl and say, dog,
I've had
what's
that
up, bro?
with someone I was
dog?
with. He gave him the eye. I was wearing some sort of yoga pants, and he was like, and then he told me later. I didn't even know.
See, I don't know how to because I'm a little dude, but
I don't know how to
coming up and be like, Yeah, okay, little man.
I see that.
Okay,
I see
little man.
Would y'all date like a hella friendly person? Like for y'all, a hella friendly girl and a hella friendly guy.
There's a difference
I hate that shit.
friendly and flirty is different, bro. Friendly and flirty are two different things because you can be like cordial and friendly, and I like that. I like when girls is like nice and stuff. But whenever you being flirty, I don't.
What considered flirty? Cause I'm just like that'd be the biggest thing with men. Like I'm just
Okay,
nice.
I'm gonna tell you, because I can't describe it unless I give you an example.
Okay.
Leah is not flirty, but she is very friendly.
There you go.
But Leah knows how to fucking put a wall up where when she talks to you, say we can talk about anything, but she puts the "you can't fuck me" wall up.
Right. Okay.
Like for real, she puts the like, and she gives you a little thing where like, even if you weren't thinking it, like when I met her, I wasn't thinking that, but I was like, oh, that's good shit. Like she gave me the "you can't fuck me" wall. Like that was great.
It made you want her more though.
No, it didn't. It made me go like,
Made you
cool,
comfortable?
because I really wanted to work with her, and I didn't want to screw nothing up like that. I really wanted to. I wasn't even gonna go at her like, but she gave me that. Some women don't know how to give that off.
It's a real thing.
Real talk.
It's a what?
It's a real thing. real.
Leah, how do you decipher? How do you do that? How do you project that you can be friendly? We could talk on the phone, and it's never anything. How do you do? What are the keys?
What's the secret?
I don't know. It's on the inside. I don't know. It's
Basically,
just because I have respect for myself.
Right.
I guess. So I don't know.
She telling you basically it got to be sold, not told.
Because I can't. I'm like you.
Man, I can't do it.
I can't do it. It's
That
too
shit
much,
is
especially
disappointing.
touchy feely. Like, and there are people
Oh,
who
no.
there are people who are
Nah.
brought up. If you go to if you meet their family, you see this is where she got it from. Everybody is always on some. When they laugh, they touch you. When you know what I'm saying, everything's all like that, and you like, I can't deprogram this chick. Like, we got to break up.
Oh God. So far.
Yo, you are my soulmate, and I love you, but we got to break the fuck up because
that gets too rough, man.
it gets too.
That's stress, dog.
It's
That
taken
is
the
stress.
wrong way. And listen, I can't do you got too many guy friends.
Yeah, that best friend shit.
Okay, I'm lying. I can't do you got a guy friend that calls you.
A best friend? A best friend?
A dude best friend?
Hell
A dude
no.
best friend.
A dude best friend?
I'm kind of on both sides with it, but I just feel
I'm kind of okay with it.
just don't tell him what's going on.
That's the
between
problem.
us.
No, it's cool if like y'all cool, but like when you start doing
When you
that,
start venting to your best friend about your
Nah,
relationship,
nah,
he
we ain't
becomes
doing all
he
that.
becomes somebody you're competing with in a sense.
Exactly.
I'm literally not even
What
cool.
if he's gay?
I'm not. I was just about to go right there. I'm not cool with that shit either.
Really?
I'm not. No, because y'all. No, I'm just.
I had an ex who had a
Hold
gay
on, wait a
homeboy.
second, y'all. A story from Keynote.
Thank you.
Hit it.
All right, so, yo, I had an ex who was like that, and like she had this gay homeboy. It was like he was like flaming, right? Mad gay, and they were like chilling, and so
Super gay.
mad gay,
Mad gay.
And,
Like to the highest
no, he
level
was-
of gayness.
He was fighting the power gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Getting it in for the community. Cool guy, right?
Getting it in.
Supposedly. And so like they were somewhere, and she was taking a shower, and he like tried to come in and take a shower. She was like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing in here?" You know, he's like, "Yo, I don't," you know, because he thought he was one of the girls, but she wasn't with it. And the way she said he was looking, it was weird because he's mad feminine, you
Right.
know. But the way he was looking at her and stuff, she was like, "Oh, you need to get the." I didn't talk to him no more after that. But it was just bizarre, like dog, because it was a weird, aggressive, like, you know, it's okay for me being here, but kind of an attitude, man. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not cool with the whole.
You know.
I'm. Look, I can't, y'all. I have a problem. I can't.
Don't do
I don't like. I
That's
don't.
not a problem.
I know, but I realize I respect guys who can deal with that. That there's certain guys who I see it really doesn't fucking bother them, and their relationship works out. I just can't have you like call him when you have a dilemma of any sort. It's gonna fuck with me. I'm like,
Yeah, I can see that.
And then the funny thing is, you know, they don't mean no harm when they tell you. You're like, what were you doing? Man, I just got off the phone with Troy. And, I was so mad at work. It's always Troy. I just got off the phone with Troy. And she was like, yo, I was so mad at work, Mike. And I'm like, for real? She said, I was pissed the fuck off my boss for doing. I said, so what you do? I called Troy, right? And I said, excuse me, bitch.
Run that shit back, man.
Can you bring that back? What did you do when you felt you needed to talk to somebody? I called Troy. Like, he's been my friend since high school. If I hear one more, he's been my friend since high school, Listen, I don't know about Troy, but I know if I've kept in touch with you since high school, I've been trying to wear you down. Like, I've been trying to see just in case.
But hold on, like, cause I've been that other dude. I've been the best friend homeboy, and legit, I had no. I was trying to smash because you already with somebody, and I've been friends with you since high school. And
Till she bought a beat machine.
That is true. If you do come through a microphone or something, yeah, it's on. But most women ain't gonna do that. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm a hypocrite. I'm a fucking hypocrite because I do have female friends.
That's what I was
about to say. Wait a minute,
was on the shoe was on the other foot.
I'm a 1,000. You're right.
Y'all have so many girls that y'all run.
But if
to.
my significant other was like, if she just does it, but if she ever said, "Yo, we really gonna stop with this whole so and so texting you or whatever like that," I probably would cut it off. But I do have friends. And the problem is, I can't say this. You can't say this to your significant other. So don't ever do this. Don't be this honest. We'd be like, yo, these girls know how much I ain't shit. So they would never like the women that are friends with me already. I'll be like,
not even wasting.
Not
my time.
even in a lifetime.
Because they seen you at your worst.
They seen me at my worst.
Right,
even
right,
when
right,
you're
right.
getting better and you change it.
And if they do, it's on them though. It's on them though if they do. It ain't on you.
It's on them.
I told you I'm toxic, bitch. I told you.
No,
That's a dope shirt.
I told you I'm toxic. True story. I thought I was getting out. This girl was drunk as hell, and I thought I was at a club. I was doing a function. I was walking out dead sober. So I was just trying to be funny. Girl's like, I came here because I was gonna shoot my shot, and she said, but I'm too fucked up right now. So I was being funny, and I said, sweetheart, you hear the radio, I really ain't shit for real. Like, it's like 100% ain't shit. She's like, I ain't shit either. So I said, all right, bitch, I told you, put your number in my phone. I tried to tell you I got 3 kids, bitch. Go ahead, just put it up in.
Shit, I got 4 kids too. Shit.
Real time, bro.
No, but I mean, we all started this so everybody could be bought here. Everybody.
I was bought.
You were bought. You were purchased.
I was purchased.
And you're still owned.
I think it could grow into something.
It possibly. I think relationships gotta. I think that fantasy that we're just gonna, you gotta bring something now. I think when you're in your early 20s, you don't care.
It's all good. You're just trying to have fun, hang out. But it's different when you get older, man.
Don't chase it.
Because I be thinking of the females in my past that I dealt with that, like, I knew they had no future. Like, I knew exactly where I left them. That if I come back 10 years later, that she was gonna be right the fuck there. Like, wait back, but I ain't care. Like, guys are idiots. Like, guys should have really, in our 20s, we should have really been looking for women who had a future.
Yeah.
We should have but we just wanted to know they had a fat ass. And when she has a fat ass in her 20s, that means in her 30s, it's going to be a fat. It's not going to be a cute fat ass.
It's going to be hips.
It normally just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps growing.
Why?
My homegirl that's married said, she told me years ago, she used to live in Dallas, she moved. Beautiful Hispanic woman. And her husband is like not anybody you would picture her with. So she says, Leah, the key, he has to be short, fat, and hairy. And ugly.
Why?
Short, fat, hairy, and ugly. That's the key.
She's got a thing for Danny
Apparently,
DeVito.
that's the key.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're going for
She
too
likes
much
trolls.
of the.
Danny DeVito was so fucking funny.
I guess
bro.
we're
he
going
is.
for too much of the, the handsome guy that works out with the body. So she's like, if you just stick with short, hairy, fat, and ugly, you're set.
See, I don't go that severe, but that's my philosophy of you waking up as a 7.
That's probably like a confidence booster for her.
And she knows he ain't got but so many options. She's the dime in the relationship, and he's sitting there going like, if I fuck this up,
That's the best he gonna do.
there's no going back.
That's right.
You ain't going nowhere, you ugly motherfucker.
And that leads into the thing. That's true.
That's
You're
real.
not going nowhere. You fat. She said fat, hairy.
yeah, short and ugly.
And ugly.
Oh, that motherfucker trying to start doing better. She be like, what are you doing? Why you drinking so much
Oh, he's
water?
going to work out. She ain't with all that.
That motherfucker come back, he vegan, they get a divorce. Like, what? You trying to do better?
Who you trying to impress?
I need you to be fat, short, and hairy.
And she's a chef too.
And she's a chef.
Oh, winning.
How much hair is in the food?
Motherfucker.
She's probably putting something in there to make sure he stay fat.
Yeah.
Well, what do you like, Leah? What is your thing?
It changes over time.
Well, what is it at this particular moment?
I have no fucking clue, Mike. That's how exhausted I am. Like, I'm so tired at this point. I am exhausted. Like, can you at least just, like, I don't have to have, like, the male Barbie. You ain't got to be all handsome and all that stuff. You know, you can be pseudo ugly.
Is there a deal breaker?
No. Deal breaker. If you don't have a job.
Okay,
You don't have a car, you live at home with mama, I can't do that.
Vanity. I mean, straight vanity. There's a deal breaker with vanity. Can he be?
No, you cannot be shorter than me.
Okay, I'm trying to date like NBA players and stuff.
Okay, that's tough.
They don't have to be NBA.
Well, no, I'm saying it's tall.
I mean, it's
How
tall.
tall are you?
Tall.
In
I'm
heels?
5'11".
No,
In heels, 6'2", 6'3".
so he
6'4".
has to be 6. You keep it 6.
Around 6'2".
6'2".
That's some giant
What if
kids.
he wear Timbs every day?
If he wears his Timbs or puts lifts in his shoes.
No, that's
I'll
too
give
much.
him up.
That's too much pressure. But deal breaker is I mean,
It is.
I'm crying.
this motherfucker said height.
This fool shows up in stilts.
Yeah.
Starts learning how to walk in stilts.
Poor
He
bastard.
said vanity.
Vanity, like about sex. How much is sex a deal breaker if he just never improves? Like he starts off and he just doesn't improve.
That is very important. So I don't know what to tell you on that.
So you can't, because every woman tells me, well, I can mold
teach
him
him.
and teach him into being.
What I like.
You can't teach it if it's not right. Like if it don't stroke right. You can't teach that.
Not the size of the boat, it's the motion.
It's the motion where it hits and all of that stuff.
Okay.
Like you gotta know how to work it. Like, I mean, there are certain things that can be taught, positions, whatever. But he also has to be open. Most dudes are so cocky. No play on the word.
No, keep.
But I mean,
speak
they
on it.
think I had a guy one time that was all about, oh my God, I read this book about women and their bodies, and I know how to make the orgasm and like the G spot, so I know how to hit it and da 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 da.
He read the book in 9th grade
The wackest.
in anatomy.
If you think that you read a book and you done figured out women, you
Oh,
were
no.
fucked
You
up.
sitting there looking at that shit
They're
like,
all different. We're all
Every one of
They
them.
are all
different.
Not only are you different, you're
Different.
different day to day.
Exactly.
A lot of times.
That is
So
true.
it's like, yo, you just
The
go
level
with
of
it.
crazy and hormones, y'all have no clue.
Oh, well, I have a clue.
Yeah, you have a clue.
I got scars. Sweet Jesus.
But we were talking before we started the podcast. Like, I need a level of dirtiness. Like, I need a level where whatever we do during sex, once we're done, is forgotten.
Yeah.
Like, don't even bring it up until we start fucking again, because I'm going somewhere left. Like, I
You
promise
don't want her to look at you weird, huh? Yeah.
I
can
know
see
I
that.
choked you out.
Even the shit.
I know it happened.
Yeah, the stuff I
It
talk
wouldn't
about.
happen in real life.
In real life, like, it's just a fantasy, and then when it stops, it stops. Don't bring it up. Don't mention it, because I'm gonna feel disgusted about myself.
I can dig it.
And then once we get naked, understand, I'm gonna take the story from where it left off. Like, I'm gonna start from right.
You're going to amp it up.
So both of them walked in. I'm gonna take it from right there. But if we're not, like, when Leah says every woman is different, man, that is so fucking true.
Y'all have to. It's like y'all have to start from ground zero
do.
every single time.
Every time.
So it's like, man, this worked with this chick, but this may not work for this one.
Be completely like, what are you doing? Oh,
Exactly. All the spots are different. I don't care what anybody says. Every vagina is different. Every like the width and all of that. So you have to relearn that.
I've never measured these shits, but
somewhere. I just had like 7 through
I
both
mean,
my
just
head.
like,
Bring us
just
some
how it
measuring
is.
tape.
It's
Yeah.
all different. So
That's
that
real.
could be a little stressful.
it's biology.
Now I got
It's
vagina in my
biology.
head.
I just
But I
wish
mean, sorry.
people, when you start dating, I wish people would just like be open to the sex talk, because a lot of women think when you start talking about sex that you're trying to actually smash. I'm just trying to get a synopsis on exactly what it is, so I don't try something.
Yeah.
Because if you try the wrong thing,
How does your pussy work?
You could do it in song and it'd work.
No, the problem is y'all bring it up too soon, and it freaks the girl out. Like
I
can
probably-
we-
that's- yeah, yeah.
Don't date
Yeah.
one.
Some girls bring it up too.
I need it.
That is true.
I start asking
I'll give
questions
that.
before the mozzarella sticks come. So listen.
Oh my god.
It's made for the people. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, hit subscribe. We don't give a fuck. Just hit subscribe.
Just push the button.
We are live every Thursday from 7 to 8 o'clock. Leah Frazier, my man Chuck Teez, Keynote. Rest up. Say goodbye to these motherfuckers.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.
And I close like this. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that shit. And understand there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. Never let anybody steal your happiness. It belongs to you, so fight for that shit. And we are gone.